I'll paraphrase each sentence while preserving the original meaning and tone. The voice belonged to someone young, carrying an artificial sense of command. At the eastern entrance of Naval Amphibious Base Coronado stood Petty Officer Davis, a guard who couldn't have been older than 20. His palm faced outward, his arm extended. Rachel White came to a halt, her crimson coat standing out vividly against the base's neutral tones of tan and gray. Between two of her fingers, she gripped her Department of Defense identification. "I'm only here to see the memorial," she stated in an even tone. Davis gave the ID barely a passing look. His attention locked onto her lower arm where her sleeve had shifted upward, exposing a Navy SEAL trident tattoo. The eagle's wings stretched outward, the design darkened and somewhat worn with age. "That's some nice artwork," Davis commented with a sneer. "Listen, we understand. My relative is also a big fan of the teams. However, you can't show up with a civilian identification card and think you'll gain entry." "This isn't civilian identification," Rachel responded with composure. "It's a retiree's credential." Davis accepted it and examined both sides. "Sure, a retiree? You seem somewhat too young for retirement, ma'am," he shouted to his colleague. "Miller, check this out. We've got a retired admiral at the gate." Miller walked over casually, scanning Rachel with a patronizing look. "Retired from what exactly?" "A reading group." The two laughed together. "Dependent spouses need to go through the primary visitor facility. Your spouse can escort you inside." Rachel's eyes stayed unwavering. "I'd be grateful if you would scan this card. It's registered in the database." Davis exhaled with exaggerated frustration. He gestured toward her tattoo, his finger nearly making contact with her arm. "Are you aware that displaying that symbol carries serious significance? It must be earned. Lives have been lost for that emblem. You can't simply get it tattooed just because your significant other served with the teams." The statement lingered between them. Rachel's face remained unchanged, though a slight tension appeared in her jaw. "Run the card through your scanner, Petty Officer," she said again, her tone lowering noticeably. Growing impatient, Davis ran it through the device. A crimson light blinked. "Entry refused. Rejected. Exactly as I predicted. So, will you be departing? Or must I contact the Master at Arms? That constitutes a federal violation." Rachel extended her palm. "Your system is malfunctioning. You need to place a call." Davis moved in closer, his tone derisive. "Are you serious? That tattoo is an insult. You're completely clueless about its significance." His fingertip grazed the eagle's wing design. The physical touch sparked a flashback. The bright California sunshine vanished, replaced by Afghan desert dust and the smell of explosives. She found herself crouched in sand, handling an improvised explosive device. A distant voice resonated. "Take it slow, Ratch. Keep those hands steady. You've got this." The vision disappeared. Rachel jerked her arm away abruptly. Approximately 50 yards distant, Master Chief Thorne had been observing. He noticed the tattoo's age and positioning. He overheard Davis speak the name clearly. Rachel White. The name hit him with the force of a physical impact. He'd been acquainted with Lieutenant Commander Mikey White of SEAL Team 3, who frequently mentioned his wife, an EOD technician, stronger than all of us. Thorne recalled the anguished discussions following that last operation in Helmand. He retrieved his phone and dialed Commander Evans. "Commander, you must come to the Eastern Gate immediately. Rachel White is here. The gate guards are preparing to summon the military police for suspected stolen valor." Commander Evans straightened up instantly. He accessed her military file. ODCM Master Chief. Bronze Star with Valor Device. Purple Heart Medal. 8 operational deployments. More than 200 improvised explosive devices neutralized. Assigned to SEAL Team 3, 2011 to 2013. At the end, Lieutenant Commander Michael White. Current status: killed in action. Detain her there. I'm coming now. At the entrance, Davis had lifted his radio. Eastern Gate calling dispatch. I'm reporting a suspected stolen valor incident. A deep sound of motors cut him off. 2 dark Suburbans and a command vehicle arrived with perfect timing. Commander David Evans stepped out, the golden seal trident displayed on his uniform. His Command Master Chief, along with additional senior officers, emerged behind him. They walked directly past Davis and Miller without acknowledgement. Evans halted at a distance of 2 feet from Rachel. He clicked his heels into position and lifted his arm in a sharp salute. "Master Chief White," he announced distinctly. "Speaking for the entire command, welcome back to Coronado. We're honored by your presence." A unified gasp rippled through the gathering. Davis's complexion turned ashen. Evans pivoted toward the guards, his tone emotionless and icy. "Petty Officer Davis, are you aware of this person's identity? This woman is Master Chief Explosive Ordnance Disposal Technician Rachel White. 24 years of military service. 8 combat deployments. She individually dismantled more than 200 improvised explosive devices. Across 3 consecutive tours, she operated alongside SEAL Team 3. She preserved more lives than anyone could possibly calculate." He indicated the tattoo. "That trident serves as a tribute to her late husband, Lieutenant Commander Mikey White, who fell in combat in 2013. When his unit came under suppressing fire while attempting to recover his remains, Master Chief White moved 50 meters through hostile fire to reach the secondary explosive and neutralize it. She executed that mission less than 10 feet from where her husband lay deceased. She purchased the right to bear that symbol with her own blood and a degree of bravery beyond your understanding." Davis appeared physically nauseated. "Master Chief, escort these 2 individuals to my office. They're removed from their posts." Evans turned to face Rachel once more. "Master Chief, please accept my deepest apologies." Rachel observed the guards being escorted away. "Standards apply equally, Commander. Your personnel simply need instruction on applying them fairly to all." Several weeks afterward, Rachel came across Davis at the commissary. He wore groundskeeping work clothes, having been reassigned. Upon seeing her, he stopped moving. "Master Chief, words can't express it, but I'm truly sorry." Rachel regarded him carefully. "You're inexperienced petty officer. A lengthy career lies ahead if that's what you desire. Take this as a lesson. Don't merely memorize regulations more thoroughly. Learn to recognize the service member, not their gender. Your responsibility isn't protecting a prejudice. It's protecting a military installation. Execute your duties properly." She continued past him with her shopping cart, leaving him both humbled and prepared to grow.